Hi, hello. We're 2 minutes late. It's Tuesday, the 6th of April, 2021. We're here to play some tabletop. We're here to play the second half of the Quiet Year, talk about Cryptid World TM, and hang out and have a good time. Did I cover it?
That sounds too legit to quit to me.
Not just legit enough to quit.
I hope that wasn't TOS.
No, I think we're good. I think we're TOS friendly. I am your host and facilitator. See, I remembered the word this time. I'm your host and facilitator, Nifty Hat. Joining me on this tabletop role-playing / drawing adventure, Shonik the Sketchhog.
Hey.
Eve.
I'm eating so much chocolate right now.
Esty.
I'm eating so much nachos right now.
Oh god, I want nachos.
And nachos, they're spicy.
And Daryl.
I'm your Huckleberry.
What does that even mean?
Reference to something. Probably like a cowboy movie or something.
You like you referencing and you don't even know what you're referencing?
Yeah, I do that like all the time.
Is it Brokeback Mountain?
I think it's Tombstone. Seems like it's Tombstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play the Quiet Year in a hot minute. But first, I want to ask some questions about the big game we're building in general, or the big world we're building in general. Or not questions. I want you guys to help me pick some questions that we should be answering about the big world that we're building in general.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And I broadly want to categorize it as like questions we have about the cryptid world and questions we have about the human world. And then I can use those as like, hey, we should play this game to answer this question. Or anyone can be like, we should play this game to answer this question. So my example for this, one of the things we put on the original thing of ideas was magic, which I think SD was like, this is interesting, right?
Yeah.
What is magic? How does it work?
Well, you see, magic A equals magic A.
We're not answering the questions now. We're picking questions to answer.
Okay, well, I tried my best.
Later. Yeah. What sort of things would you guys want to know about our cryptid, magic, whatever the other things are? Scarring. I know that was on the list. Don't answer all at once.
Just like any in-universe related questions.
I gave you the pitch last week that is like, hey, there's a world that cryptids live on, and sometimes those cryptids visit human worlds and do stuff.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I would want to know if all cryptids are like hostile.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Like hostile towards humans or hostile in general?
Let's say towards humans. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say because you were saying from like a different like world, and it comes to our world.
Yeah. I mean, my general high concept pitch, because okay, I'll start from the beginning, which is that like the thing that makes cryptids that makes them like monsters of dubious origin is because people don't agree that they exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my way of framing that is like where we can have really cool, crazy cryptid monsters that have all sorts of cool powers and things, and still put them in situations where everyone's like, whoa, Bigfoot doesn't exist. Is to have them like cross from one world to another. But like the specific nature of that, I don't like. It's up to us to nail down in play.
Okay, because my next question was gonna be, is it like from a different planet or like a different plane of existence? Like, slip
I
it in.
guess we find that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do
then I was a question of like, how magic works between the two worlds. If there's anything that like changes.
Yeah. So how can I specify that down to one question? Is like where, like, what is the cryptid world? Where is the cryptid world?
What is and where is?
How is the
What and where?
Why? What does
Whom
it
is
say?
the cryptid world?
When? When is the cryptid world?
Am I a
Uh,
cryptid?
I'm going to put them as two separate questions because like we can answer these two things separately or the same. Also, I wrote that cryptid not as cryptid. Is it CLYPTD?
Don't look at me.
Oh god.
Yeah, CRYPI.
PI. Okay,
Crypt. Yeah, TID. Cryptid.
cryptid.
Yeah.
Oh,
world.
PID.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
the
PTI.
It's the E
Crypt.
and not the I that I got wrong.
Yeah, I think it's cryptid.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen that word very often, which is cool. It's when you put your id in a crypt.
Okay.
Okay,
You cryptid. You got cryptid, son.
you got cryptid on. You crept into the cryptid and cropped and crept out again.
Are there
Cryptid
So
out?
in the can I just please request that in that world, if anybody ever gets attacked, they get cryptid?
Are there cryptids that are crypts, or are they all bloods?
Who knows?
Ooh. Inquiring minds want to know.
So are there cryptid gangs?
You're bright.
Oh man.
Please,
One in a million.
just gonna get it out the out. Okay, all right. We're not doing bright.
I don't
Ah,
want to.
fuck.
Get out
Yeah.
of here, stupid orc
Yeah,
cop movie.
I was gonna be like, yeah, man. What if it's like Lord of the Rings, except it's like modern day LA? Wouldn't that be sick?
Okay. So if we want to do something like Bright, there is a
No.
No, let me finish. There's a Powered by the Apocalypse game called Action Movie World for making like schlocky 80s action movies. And we can basically do like what if Bad Boys 2 but in the orc homeworld.
Oh. All right, Shaunik.
Mm.
All right, shoot Max Landis a tweet, okay? Hit him up.
Are you still willing to do that?
Is Max Landis even on Twitter? I thought Max Landis was cancelled.
Was
No,
he on?
yeah, Max Landis is fucking. He's dead. It's over.
Oh.
Everything's over for
He's
that guy.
toast dead.
Yeah.
But he should come.
He should. Max Landis should certainly come. Yes, can't argue with that. But yeah, when we do our Bright roleplay, we should definitely get Max Landis on the stream. That'd be the best.
I don't want to stream with Max Landis.
Yeah, I mean, neither. That's a bad idea. Forget it, I think.
Do you want the rest of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Like,
Do it.
I am so full.
Oh.
There's a question I want to answer, but I don't know how to phrase it, which is like, how are cryptids able to visit all sorts of different human worlds? Because I want to play a bunch of different games in that genre of like, hey, magical girls, or police procedural, or wrestling, or Apocalypse World, which is like a post-apocalyptic game.
For some reason, I had the distinct impression you were going to start with magical girls. I don't know why. I just kind of feel it coming.
What can I say? It has a. I think that was my original pull when I was coming up with the concept of like, what if there was a magical girl anime, but one of the magical girls was just a cryptid. Nobody ever commented on it. They're just like, yeah, you're fucking Sailor Sasquatch. Who cares?
But like that Sailor Scout is the only reason they can go between worlds, so they keep him on.
Sailor Mothman.
Sailor.
It
Can we
writes
have Sailor
itself.
Mothman?
It writes itself.
We can't have Sailor Mothman because one of the restrictions I laid out in this is that we should have our cryptids should be our cryptids.
Oh.
Right.
Sailor B Man.
Yeah. They might end up being a lot like the cryptids we know, but I don't want to see like
I can't wait for all of the lizard cryptids we're gonna make.
God.
Actually, let me reframe this. I think if Bigfoot, as we know Bigfoot, exists in our cryptid game, he's part of the human world already.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
And then, like, our weird cryptid Bigfoot shows up, and we have a really weird game of Fiasco of, like, fantasy cryptids versus real cryptids. I don't know.
There's just like a millennia of Sasquatch human inbreeding. So you just have like mixed. there's just like Sask people as part of society.
Society?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They're just really hairy people.
Yeah. There's
Wow.
tall.
What's that condition called? The opposite of alopecia.
Oh, European genes, I think.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
they're up top.
I need to look at the thing
I
in.
think my favorite part is nobody disagreed.
Yeah, I wouldn't know name that condition anyways.
Oh, so something else I've got on here is tasty food, which I think Eve was talking about.
Probably.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I like.
I know it got said when we were brainstorming as well, but I'm in favor of disgusting food as well. what's the Breath of the Wild?
We're
term
gonna
again?
end up dubious food.
Dubious food, yeah.
I was gonna say it's gonna end up like the Resident Evil 7 opening where you're like sitting with all that rotten meat.
Okay, then I guess I'm looking at this like mind map from the last time, and there's a whole section on here about like people who study creatures and plants and take photographs of them and eat them. So
Right, are meshy.
under a question about the human world, I'm going to be like, who man, the word's gone out of my head now. Researchers and studies cryptids.
I think we need a foundation.
In the human world?
Yeah. Something that contains.
Yeah. Or controls, perhaps.
It's a secure, contain, protect.
Well, so there's a game I put on the list that is specifically for doing that called Anomaly, and nobody was like, "Hey, I want to play this."
Fuck, did I miss it? How did I? Anomaly.
Oh God.
Anomaly needs some tweaks before we play it, but it's specifically for doing like spooky investigation stuff.
I misread Fiasco as Tesco and got really excited.
I think, Daryl, that you will love Fiasco a lot.
That's the one with all the bullshit, right?
The one with all the bullshit?
Yeah.
It's a game, I think, I'm sure the pitch is something like it's a game of people with powerful ambitions and poor impulse control.
Yeah, that is
basically
bullshit.
Blegolas was a Fiasco character. He was just playing in not
He was
Fiasco.
in the wrong game.
He was in the wrong genre of game.
Yeah, well, I mean, part of Legolas's charm is being the wrong genre. He wouldn't. He's very square peg, round hole.
Yeah. Has anyone got anything else they'd like me to add to this list, or are we good and we can start resuming? We can resume playing the Quiet Year.
We can resume starting.
Resume starting the Quiet Year.
I don't know. I'm not good at this.
I mean, that's it's fine to just be bad.
Oh, there's gonna be lots of being bad.
I don't even know what. Hey, get this, Eve. I don't even know what good at this looks like because, as far as I know, I'm the only person doing it. So,
oh fuck. Okay.
we can be bad, and some people are going to be like, "Wow, this is amazing," because I've never seen this before.
That's fair.
I mean, if you think of stuff before next week, we can always come back to it.
Okay.
Let me find my Quiet Year stuff. Or I guess let me review where we're at. in
Right, I'm
play
drawing with
here.
my. I always forget that I'm drawing with my mouse.
Let me close my tab for Blaseball. Because I'm not playing that right now.
Can
Um,
Blaseball be a cryptid?
Can Blaseball what?
Be a cryptid?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright, cool. That's good.
I want to make Jake and Logan polycryptid, but like one cryptid.
Oof.
That's horrifying, and I want
Oh,
that.
you ever seen them in the same place at the same time? I don't know.
Also, on any time that like Shonic plays and you want to make it fucking horrifying, furries.
Alright.
Okay.
Man,
Wait.
Dunk is
That's
contemptuous as
not-
fuck right now. It's a big
That's-
contempt.
Yeah, because people kept on being like, we're not going to worship stuff. And then when they were like, we're going to worship stuff, they're like, we're going to worship stuff by feeding our children to this giant frog.
Oh, who was that again? I don't remember.
Well, you, right?
Yeah, it was totally me.
Yeah, well, don't do that, okay? I'm taking a
Yeah,
contempt.
no, it's awful. Who let me do that? Who in their right mind would let me do that? There's so much chocolate here, but it's all delicious.
I blame the keeper.
I'm not the keeper.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the facilitator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna facilitate the shit out of you. Apparently, X, Chug Jug X, you're disconnected.
Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Well, yeah, I am desperate. What does this mean? Oh god. How do? Oh fuck. How do I connect? Oh god.
He's on the screen. It's really funny.
This is alarming.
I mean, I can probably just remove Chug Jug X from that seat and you can sit down there.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, I can do that too, which is alarming.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, that's fine. I can, like, make these rooms private so that, like, not anyone can just come in here and do stuff.
Oh god. Nifty's disconnected too. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Uh,
Oh god. He's back. Ready Player 2, baby.
Alright, there we go. It took me all of a moment to sort that out. We're playing The Quiet Year. It's a map drawing game by Ariel. We have lizard people?
People and lizard
Fish.
people.
We have fish people in the swamp. And there's
with lizard people.
And there's lizard people, and we thought lizard people were going to eat us, but now we're feeding them.
Feeding
from
them, yeah.
spawn. Yeah. A bunch of stuff happened. Oh, yeah. So the things we established is that there used to be a big obelisk in this swamp, and we had a shortage of ominous rocks from the obelisk that held your status in society. The more ominous rocks you had, the higher status you were.
Or the more ominous the rock.
Yes. Yeah. There's a big ass magical temple. I'll just go through the stuff that's on the map. So there's a mushroom forest and a big old catnip, right? Multiple big cats.
Yeah, multiple big cats. Yeah.
Yes.
Big cats.
And they harvested a bunch of roots from the mushroom forest and used it to build a barrier around the swamp. That I remember. There's a big old magical temple that one of our dudes went into. One of our fish people went into. In fact, I think it was like I pitched them as like the Toff fish person.
Old Toff.
Yeah. Went into, and when they came out, they claimed that they could predict the future by holding other people's ominous rocks.
Right.
And then somebody started the project to be like, hey, more people should go in here. And then I started the project to be like, we should limit the number of people that can go in here. So I believe entry to that is currently, like...
questionable.
It's being restricted by the community. That doesn't mean you can't go in. It just means you're not supposed to go in. And there are people who hang around outside who'll be like, hey, you can't go in here. There's a pile of ominous rocks on the ground. Oh, I guess that's whatever was left after the fucking obelisk sunk into the floor. There's the lizard people that we met.
Yeah.
already talked about them. What's this dinner table? Oh, was that when we were like courting the lizard people?
Oh yeah, that
no,
was
no. This was the
not
this
courting.
is
That was
no,
speed
speed dating.
dating.
There's fish speed dating. Yeah, fuck.
Are you still not
I don't know. I guess I just don't have a seat today.
try clicking it now that you refreshed.
Okay. Well, there's the idea for player 3, but you know,
Concept.
there doesn't have enough widgets to work right now. So.
How do you always manage to break this? Well, we don't need it anyway. What's this orange thing?
What orange thing? Where?
It's like
Yeah, what was that orange? I definitely drew that.
that's definitely you. It's definitely beautiful enough that you.
I feel like that's a cat.
Another
I think
cat?
I think that's an impending cat.
Oh, is that was something that happened really
Big cat.
recently, right? They're like patrolling. They're now patrolling like.
That's on the verge of coming to eat us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's depicted here, but I remember a bunch of tourists showed up and took photos of us.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the last things that happened before we.
Yeah. In the middle, there's these farming pontoons. There was one, and we built another one, and that's generally one of the things that just went pretty well. I think.
Yeah.
It just
Probably.
it just went well. Did I accidentally close restream chat? Unrelated to the game. There's pools of water where there was flooding.
Yeah.
Flooding came and like washed away, I think, the remains of our weather detection stuff. So now we have nothing. There's broken down keller that nobody has investigated basically since the start of the game, but it's been there. There was a big machine out in the swamp for grinding up rocks that we brought to land and took apart, and now we have machine parts.
Yeah.
We've been we captured the frogs and we ride them. It's dangerous. People get hurt riding frogs. There's a big, beautiful, the most handsome frog. The most handsome frog.
Handsome frog.
It's quote unquote the most beautiful thing in this area. A very particularly handsome frog in the swamp. There's a big eel in the swamp now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was late last session. I remember that, and I remember taking contempt for that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, there's a temple that they use to worship the big frog.
Yeah, that they feed the babies to.
Children to the frog.
And
yes.
yeah, they feed the unborn children too, or the developing children too.
Newly born children to the frog.
I don't know what this thing. Oh, I think that thing is the rest of the weather balloon that is above where the houses. Okay, yeah, that rip that thing. And then I'm gonna look through my list of notes. Oh yeah, we tried to hunt down the big cats at the start of last session and lost lots of people. But make friends with the lizard people, capture frogs, build a bar at mushrooms, hikers showed up. Oh, we're trading and getting technology information from the lizards.
Yeah.
Oh, and somebody from the lizard community came in and took over our community.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Nifty.
You're welcome. Look, I qualified. Not everyone accepts it. Just our fucking, our hardline conservatives are like, no, they have the most ominous rock. So we gotta bow down before their superiority.
They're bigger and prettier and buffer.
And was I starting this turn? I feel like I was starting this turn.
Probably.
The only thing I think that I know that we missed is that one of the longhouses is shinier and nicer, and all the people.
Oh, because all the rich people live there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
got like a class divide longhouse.
Oh yeah, I forgot that because I did it in our first playthrough where I was like, here's the throne for the person with the most ominous rock, and then something happened later to be like, no, this class divide is big now.
Yeah, there's shitty longhouses, and then there's like the one nice ominous rock longhouse.
All right, if it is me, I'm just gonna pull. Oh, Yes, we have 3 projects that are going. Strictly regulate who can get the sight, which is the ability to predict the future by holding people's ominous rocks. Tear down the frog temple, which is 5 turns away, and scare away the cats, which I don't know who started that, but that is also 5 turns away. Eve has 3 contempt. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 contempt. Esty has 1 contempt, and Jug X has 2 contempt.
Right. When fishy people have the sight, that fucks up the ominous rocks, right? Like it de.
Oh, that was gonna be a thing, but I had to change it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, instead of doing that, Eve sunk the obelisk. Instead,
Yeah.
I think I took contempt for that.
Mhm.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card. The Four of Summer. The eldest among you dies. What caused the death? Or, the eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not produce project dice this week.
The oldest was, I think, the first sightseer.
The oldest person's the lizard person.
Is it?
Yeah, we established these fish people have like shorter life cycles, right?
Did we?
Oh,
I
God.
thought we did we not?
I don't recall.
I think no, we were talking about like the gestation of the babies.
Yeah, that's
and we're
it.
like, that's quick.
We don't even know how long. Yeah, it's quick.
Okay. I mean, I guess if the sightseer person is... Oh man, thank you for this beautiful gift you've given me, Eve. I appreciate you. The eldest among you dies. The person who was the first person to get the sight one morning. People get out. They're full of holes. They're full of stab holes. They've been.
They didn't die of like illness. They got murdered.
They died of unnatural stabbing causes. In fact, no. I think I want to make this more grim. Yeah, I think okay. I would just go as grim as possible, or not as possible, but pretty grim. I need to. I lost my tab with the thing, but the TLDR. Their unnatural stabbing causes, and then somebody hacked their head off and stuck it on a pole next to the frog shrine.
Frog shrine.
Yeah, the thing where
I have to take some contempt.
The thing where people feed their babies to the frog. Oh right, I need to do the thing where I do my whole move and then I draw, so that it doesn't take forever. So then drew a card. Project die, go down. So my project to strictly regulate who can get the site finishes. So all the entrances to the temple are like boarded up. And there's like a kind of a really like shabby checkpoint established at the front of it, with some like like 1 or 2 on rotation guards who say whether you are allowed to get in or not. This wouldn't actually stop a very determined person from getting in, but it's, social regulation, the kind that really works. And then I choose an action, discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project. We have so many scarcities. I feel like, okay, so here's my thing, is I feel like I can't solve the scarcity of ominous obelisk rocks without first solving our ominous obelisk scarcity.
I could think of some solutions, but that's neither here nor there.
So here's my project is that they're going to build like a block and tackle or something, like some sort of lifting machine out of the broken down cart. They're
Oh,
gonna
Ooh.
deconstruct it, they're gonna build some sort of lift, and they're gonna try and lift the sunk obelisk back out of the ground again. And I think this is gonna take 6 weeks because it's a huge obelisk. In fact, I don't want to say maybe something. Or maybe put it like
would you say this is the first part of a project in which they build the machine, and then you will also then make another project to try to pull the machine or the obelisk out?
yeah. That I like that. That's good. I was gonna be like make the like get it above ground, but that's much better. It's just like build the machine and then use the machine. So then I guess building the machine probably takes less time. Like it takes 4 weeks to build the machine, and then it'll probably take like another 4 weeks to raise the whole thing.
Sure.
And we will cross that second bridge when we get there. A counter. How do I? Oh, I need to still be in this mode, right? No, I don't. I need to be in edit in here. Guys, I've forgotten how do I put my label on here. I think you right click, but
Look at me, I have no fucking
Click
clue.
on edit mode.
oh, you have to click. You have to left one. Okay. There we go. Build, lock, and tackle for the broken cart. And that's 4 weeks away. Because we're going to get a lot of stuff's going to happen in 4 weeks. And that's my turn. XX Chug Jug X. 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 It you.
All right, let's do a flipperoo. No. Oh, wait, did that work? All right.
3 of summer.
Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production. Summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness.
Oh, sorry. Let me take my shoe off.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start a stupid multi-stage military project. I will. Oh God, do I remember how to do anything? Oh God.
Probably not.
Can you put the image of the head on a pike?
Oh yes, thank you.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Ooh, counter? I think counter is what I want.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh shit. Ooh, text. Okay.
Question for the table: what color blood do these things have?
Shit.
Like a dark purple.
Or little fish people?
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
I'm not a freaky fish guy.
I don't know. Fish blood?
It's like a purple. Like a
Yeah.
reddy purple.
That's nice. That's funky. Maybe it wasn't always purple, but too much ominous rock exposures.
Kind of like, let me...
How many weeks is it going to take to build cat traps?
I think that's probably reasonably fast. I'm gonna
Here,
say
let me...
there's no-
on the thing there. No, that's not dark enough. It's not purpley enough.
Oh God. Okay, yeah.
I still want it to be like a little bit red.
What does this do?
Like...
What counter step do?
I don't know.
Just leave it at
no,
one.
I don't like that either.
That's how many steps that happen every time you hit the plus and minus.
All right, nice.
Maybe like
For a second there, I was worried that I typed tarps, and that'd be a very different military project.
Build cat tarps.
Yeah.
that's the blood color.
Hang on, where is it? Where am I looking?
It's on the map.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm drawing
so
it now.
pretty. God, we should kill more fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Arigato.
I'm deleting it now.
Perfect.
Okay. So there we go. We got a stupid project going. And now I guess I'm gonna go ahead and discover something new.
No, counters.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Don't tick down the project that you just added.
Yeah. This is my first rodeo, son.
Says the person who keeps on being like, I think I forgot everything.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna do my next thing in theory.
You should also do your next thing, in fact.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and discover something new. So on the shore, near the temple for the worship of the handsome frog, the handsome frog is found dead, with the corpses of a couple other frogs flanking it, and about 3 horribly murdered lizard men, and trails of blood leading away to their encampment.
Are you telling? I'm taking contempt.
Yeah, you can contempt the shit out of that if you want.
I will take contempt when I'm done drawing, but
What color do we think frog blood is?
I mean, it's red, right?
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Oh god. All right. Ooh, I guess I shouldn't build the cat traps until they're done. Okay.
Yeah, don't
No,
worry.
you should not build the cat traps until.
Oh, did you build the crappy queue for the temple?
the shitty temple.
No, I'm gonna build the crappy temple queue as well.
Okay.
I'm busy putting a lot of detail into this decapitated corpse right now.
I'm very upset that you are purposely trying to kill lizard people.
Hmm?
You heard
Oh,
me.
I'm just trying to put them in charge, you know.
Where is my game tab? Is everyone still here?
Yeah?
Hopefully.
Sorry, the whole call went really quiet for a second.
Sorry, I need to focus
Is that
on
your
my...
turn, Daryl?
Yeah, I think that's pretty. I got a good feeling about that.
I forgot that the babies were like little polywhirls.
Yeah, because originally I made them
I
like...
think it's Esty's turn now. Or is it mine? I don't know.
It's Esty's turn. You're correct.
Cool. Okay, let us draw a card. Someone new arrives. Who? Why are they in distress? Or someone leaves the community. Who?
Ooh.
And what are they looking for?
Uh-oh. Your prayers are not answered.
What do I want them to do?
Apparently today my mouse drawing ability is just like even worse than usual.
I feel like mine's stronger than usual.
I don't want to like just immediately fuck with Daryl.
Just fuck with Daryl.
Okay.
The frog wasn't actually dead.
No, I'm gonna say somebody arrives in distress. It's one of the lizard people saying that there is a large like creature like terrorizing them. It was flying around. It had like a really handsome gore from its teeth.
Handsome frog gore.
Handsome frog gore. Yeah, like it's like just tearing through. They think it might be a large alligator.
An alligator? We're adding bigger thing? More predators? This is terrible.
Wow, this one's so fucked.
I'm
Maybe
taking more discontent.
That's fair.
Alright, shoot him.
I just didn't want it to be the lizard people fault.
Oh, that's fair.
I am putting a contempt back I'm very happy that our leader has been exonerated of any potential crimes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Guys, remember, if you're starting shit, it's supposed to be because it's interesting for the community and not just because you're fucking with each other.
Is that not interesting? I find that interesting.
I just think it's pointless to just like make them like extra enemy for no reason when they're already got a pretty sick deal going on.
I feel like the death of our religious figure is a pretty sharp turn in the community.
Oh no, I am on board with the heel turn. I'm just gentle reminder because antagonism was brought up, which is to say antagonism is fine as long as it serves making our community interesting.
Okay.
Don't worry, this wasn't spur of the moment. I'm like, hey, what would spice up the story?
Okay, and so I'm gonna draw a little distressed lizard person talking about an alligator.
No, first you have to do your turn.
Yes,
Right, I got it.
yes.
Okay, so then I'll count down. Boop, 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 boop. And then...
I put like a shitty checkpoint outside the thing. I guess I'll put like a shit fence next to it so it looks like it actually does something.
Okay, so I'm gonna start a project. Where is it? Where is that thing again? There it is, counter. And it is going to be and I think we're gonna find help to remove the gator. It's gonna take 3 weeks.
What about the eel?
Oh yeah. Wait, I'm gonna change this. I got it. I got an idea.
Don't worry, I got good feelings about the future of our community.
That does not bode well.
I feel like we've got all the threats under control.
Okay.
You guys know that Godzilla vs. King Kong came out? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Let's get a
That's a good
giant
idea.
monkey.
Yeah. Monkey.
Maybe all the fish are gonna return to monkey.
So I think it's gonna take 4 weeks to make the gator and the eel fight.
Thank you, Esty.
I guess
I'm
they'll put a
certain-
contempt back.
I'm certain there will be no loss of fish life as a result of this game.
I'm putting a contempt back also. This is cool as
Okay,
shit.
you can start drawing, and it's my turn now.
Whoa.
The Ace of Summer. Contagion. Read this for me because I'm retarded.
Contingent within the community demanded to be heard.
A group
Oh,
of
okay, just people complaining. I get it. Oh, they have acted on their frustrations. What have they
Oh.
damaged? Ooh, is it permanent? Ooh.
What color are the lizard people again?
Good question. I just did green, but I don't know if that's canon.
Where?
A contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged and why did they damage it? Is it permanent? They decided to fuck up the rich people sleeping cabin.
Oh. Ooh. That's I'm putting back on that one. That's tasty.
Thanks for putting that contempt down so I can pick it up.
It's mostly like it's not like damaged in the sense that people can't sleep in it, but it's tagged to no tomorrow. So basically, there's just a bunch of street tags all over it.
Can we add some flavor to this in that, like, anytime the tags are removed or cleaned, like the next day, it's just
new
re-tagged
tags
again.
Even if nobody cleans it, there's just more tags over
There's
top of the
more
tags the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just always tags. Hey, we want to become famous? Buy some followers. Anyway. I I'm also gonna discover something new.
Ooh.
Some of the fish people who are harvesting the mushrooms notice that there is a some sort of disease that's killing the mushroom forest.
Ooh.
That is all.
You're gonna make our mushrooms diseased now, I guess.
Yeah, they're like dying off. It's like the bugs that kill the redwoods.
Actually, I'm gonna contempt that. How dare you fuck with my wall?
No, not your wall. Your the mushroom forest itself.
Hang on, you said you were gonna contempt that, and then you put a contempt back in the pile.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh yeah.
It's true. That's what you did.
I'm so contemptuous that my contempt is the pile.
Hey,
alright.
that was my turn.
Yep, I'm
I
going.
got
I'm going.
24.
The King of Autumn.
Actually, you know what? I don't like that color.
A natural disaster strikes the area. Choose one.
Oh man.
You focus on getting everyone to safety. Remove an abundance and a project fails. You focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost.
Oh,
Several
no.
people die as a result.
No.
Oh boy. We only have one abundance.
It's not a very good abundance either.
Yeah, like that's technically good if we get rid of an abundance of large
Yeah, yeah,
frogs.
An abundance of things that want to eat you.
Okay. So it's gonna choose the first one, which is you focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails. And I'm gonna loosely interpret this because I have something spooky in my head, something weird and spooky that I want to do.
Okay.
So the disaster is just like torrential rain. Like the swamp starts rising up, and it starts to get to the point where even like the lift on our buildings, like our community, might just drift apart because the water levels are getting so high. And the biggest of the big frogs drink the swamp until it goes back down to its original levels. And then they leave.
Drinks it?
Yes, they drink it. They drink an impossible amount of water. Like more water than they could contain. Definitely. It's definitely weird. Like these frogs have like a void in their stomach or something. Yeah, they drink the excess swamp and then all the big
extra big frogs
leave.
Wait, all the big frogs? Are there no more frogs?
There are still frogs. They just aren't big frogs. I'd say that, like, okay.
I mean, all the frogs here are big.
You mean like all like the dangerously big frogs, or like?
Yeah, I don't know. I like want this to happen. Is it too much if I take all our frogs away from us?
You do you. I just want to know if that's what's going on.
Yeah, I have to commit. I said it now. I'm going to commit to it. All the frogs are gone. There are no more frogs. No. Because an abundance going away doesn't mean it becomes a scarcity, right?
Okay.
But no, yeah, I'm just saying you said that all the frogs were gone.
Okay. Then I will reframe it so that it's not that. Which is, I guess, like, half the frogs are gone.
Yeah, there's a considerable decrease in the frog population.
A considerable number of the frogs leave. I think I want to establish that the ones that drank the swamp are the ones that left, and the ones that didn't drink the swamp are still here.
Is there like a varying degree of bigness on the frogs, or is it like the biggest amongst the frogs have left?
I think there's a varying degree of bigness.
Okay.
In the ones that left. But yeah, we definitely don't have an abundance of big frogs anymore.
Okay. No abundance of anything.
Yeah, no abundances at all. I mean, we probably have an abundance of bad ideas. That is definitely true. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. So also I need to fail a project. And and I'm gonna have to fail the block and tackle.
Ooh.
Because you can't. The water level went up, right? He's supposed to build a block and tackle, and the water's up to your waist or whatever.
Fish waste equivalent. Waste analog.
I mean, the other thing is I could fail your cat traps. What were your cat traps?
I think they're just gonna be like large wooden shutting structures in which we will put dead frogs to attract cats.
Okay.
And as long as there are still frogs around, that project should in theory be possible. I mean, I guess we could just use some other bait, but you know.
I'm gonna fail the block and tackle.
Rip, block and tackle.
R.I.P.
I like building cat traps was like started after, but it's gonna end before scare away cats.
I need to update my notes. So
It's Daryl's turn, right?
yes, it's. Oh, hang on. No, I need to do my action,
Oh, right, yeah.
and then I'll update the notes. I
Did
drew a
you-
card. I can discover something. I can hold a
done your turn?
discussion, or I can start a project. I still want to get that obelisk out of the ground.
You're working on that, aren't you? Or is that the thing you
That's
failed?
the thing I just failed.
Okay.
I didn't originally set out with the intent of failing my own project, but that is what
It made
happened.
sense.
That'd be a 40 move there.
So I think same thing, different plan. Is we're gonna start a collab with the lizards
Ooh.
to get it out of the ground, which I think is gonna have more interesting potential results. So I'll make a counter for that. I'm just going to set this to 6 for just like one flat thing rather than a multi-stage project. Boop.
Okay, now it's Daryl's turn.
Yep. And I need to draw. What do I need to draw? The. Oh no! I killed the project, and we need to get the big frogs off the map, or some of them.
Yeah. An overall decrease in big frogs.
I'm sure you could just find that and unclick them.
Man, only bad things. Only bad things.
That is kind of the arc of this game.
Yeah. Disease spreads through the community. Choose one. You spend the week quarantining and treating the disease. Project dice are not reduced this week. Nobody knows what to do about it. Add health and fertility as a scarcity. Yeah, I'm digging the bad personally. So I'm going to go with nobody knows what to do about it. So the fish people are plagued with an atrocious scale itch tearing through the population. It's very unattractive, very itchy, not ominous in the way that we like. We're just kind of ignoring it and hoping it goes away. Although it does
Some
not seem
scientists say that masks help reduce the spread, but a lot of people don't think it's true.
So it doesn't seem to be too immediately lethal, but it's very uncomfortable and has a severe impact in our our speed dating and general attempts to increase the population, because it's the sweet touch of those scales is it's diminished greatly.
Did you just
by
make a
the itch.
fucking STD?
I'm not gonna divulge that, but I kind of like that idea. But yeah, health and fertility is now a scarcity. That's awesome. Oh. All right, I'm gonna tick down the thingamajiggies.
Cat traps
Alrighty.
finishes.
Yes. So we have ooh, oh gosh. So wait, if cat traps are finished, would it be bad to catch a cat in the same time, or would that? I feel like that'd be another step.
That's definitely another step.
Yeah. All right.
Or you can be like, we built the cat traps, and there's a cat trapped in one of them, but like you can't do anything with it. Like, congratulations, you have an angry cat. What now?
Yeah. I dig that. Yeah. So yes, cat traps have been successfully built and loaded up with tasty tiny frogs, which are now much easier to catch thanks to the not being a ton of angry big frogs everywhere. And so as a result of this construction, one particularly angry cat has been caught, and the rest of the cats are, they seem pretty upset about this development, but have yet to actually try and butcher us as a result. So I am going to go ahead and start a new project if I remember how to do that.
Oh, by the way, at some point you went from summer to autumn, so that is why cards are getting more brutal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Spoilers. The closer you get to the end of the year, the worse shit's gonna get.
I got a good feeling about winter, personally.
I mean, at some point in winter, the game will end.
No. Okay, here we go. Okay, how do I want to word this?
Why don't you just redo the one that emptied?
Yeah, well, I could do that. Okay. I'm gonna call this. Let's call this. Let's call it that. I'm gonna say this takes a long time and it's probably gonna be really dumb. I'm gonna call this. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. Wait. Here's what we're gonna do.
Don't forget to put your name on it.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, it's a great idea. Oh god. Yeah. Here we go. Shit, that's the wrong type of bracket. Yeah.
Oh, I just started using Square. That's oh my god. Oh. Fucking cat cavalry program by 420 chug.
All right, I'm gonna call this 5 weeks. That's what I'm gonna call that. Yeah. Let's see. Now we're gonna draw some things. I guess it's the end of my turn. All right. Yeah. Make that
So it's my turn.
color. Ooh, actually, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we're gonna make that this.
Okay.
We're gonna.
Did these get shuffled?
I think yeah. It looks like somebody was shuffling quite recently.
Oh, it was
No, I
King,
wasn't
it was...
shuffling. Yeah, they're coming out in reverse order. Okay, 1 second. I can. Can I do something about this? Yes, I can. I can just fucking put these cards everywhere.
Damn shuffling.
And then just put them back in a random order. Oh, the game's gonna helpfully fucking snap it to places that I don't want it to be. Okay. I don't want to call recall and shuffle because I'm afraid it's gonna pull them out of the.
Yeah.
Okay, there, and then this one, and this one, and then 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 this one, this one, and then this one. That I thought I shuffled all these decks before I put them down, but apparently not. Okay, carry on.
Oh god.
The community becomes obsessed with a single project, which one, why, and choose why. They decide to take more time to ensure it's perfect, add 3 weeks. They drop everything else to work on it, so all projects fail. Or there are no projects underway, add a scarcity board of idleness.
Ooh, yeah, let's more scarcity.
We're not going to get another scarcity because we have other projects underway.
Yeah. I want to say because of the cat cavalry trying to program, you have an angry cat, so it's screaming all the time. So instead of scaring away the cats, they're looking at it more. So the scare away cats gets 3 more weeks. So it's going to take 4 weeks to scare away cats. Because there's now a screaming angry cat we're trying to domesticate.
Oh, I see. It's like the the angry cat have been like, oh, now we have to spend more time.
Yeah.
There, my tags are done.
Yeah, to get them to screw off, like, or you gotta spend more time to make sure they don't, like, come
Your
back.
tags are beautiful. I love them.
Don't laugh at my tags.
Oh man,
Okay.
there's like so much detail on here.
Yeah, I was like looking, I looked down, I'm like, it's like the most detailed thing on the whole board. Look at that.
Don't laugh. My tags
So
are
good.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So
it's
good.
shit.
I love it. Okay, so now I mark down the projects.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Tear down the temple frog. The frog temple. The temple frog finishes. And I want to say that it was more spurred on by the pike on the head on the pike next to it. So like it started a
riot? A fish riot?
A protest of like, how many more are gonna die? And it just like fuels it even more. So they like just tear it to the ground.
Putting a contempt back.
Okay. And then discover something new. I want to say I'm gonna start a project, and it is to go look for a cure.
Oh, for scalage.
Yeah, and it is look for a cure to scale itch that you just call. God damn it! I'm gonna pop that right there, and I think it's going to take 5 weeks to go out and find a cure out in the wild. I just tried to kill that counter up in edit mode. There we go. So that's my turn, and I don't know how to draw.
This is my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, introduce a dark mystery among the members of the community, or conflict flares up among the community members, and as a result, a project fails. Ooh. There's so many mysteries already, like who killed the fucking chief and or the sightseer, and the sightseer in general. The fact that there's some sort of power in the temple, and I'm gonna say introducing a dark mystery among the members of the community. And it's gonna be like a rumor slash old wives' tale slash like story to scare your kids. After floods, in the night, naughty kids get taken away by creatures that come from the puddles left behind.
Oh.
Kids go missing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So kids are definitely going missing.
Yes.
And the rumor is that there's a puddle monster. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
At night,
it
comes for naughty children.
I love this because like the handsome frog got killed, so I guess people stopped feeding it, but children were still going missing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like this is what people are saying is why that's still happening. That's great.
Yeah.
We used to like it when kids went missing. Now it's upsetting.
Shut up.
What?
Oh, because if kids were missing, it was making the handsome frog more powerful.
Right.
I'm gonna start a project to help integrate the lizard people into our village instead of living on the outside of our.
Okay.
Bold move.
Yeah.
I can get that.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be a multi-part thing. This first part is gonna be like building acceptable hutches for them, and the second one will be moving them into them.
I think the first thing we should do is infect them with scale edge to make them desperate. Give them scale edge blankets.
And then
Oh, build lizard homes for your lizard homies.
how do I leave this again?
If
How do
you-
I stop
Editing?
being...
I just click the little
Yeah.
briefcase icon again.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right, I probably...
But now you can't move it because you can only move it in edit mode.
Yeah, I got this, I'm gonna put you down there. Can't forget to add my name to it.
Oh. Esty's cat's throwing up.
Hmm?
I thought that was your cat anyway. Wasn't
That
your
was
cat?
me.
Okay.
5 weeks to build some lizard homes.
Gee.
And then we'll move them in, which will probably only take 2 weeks. But, yeah, that's my,
I'm excited
My
for
turn.
the deal
Did you
fight.
count down?
Oh, I didn't count down.
Because I don't think you counted down last time either.
Maybe not, but we can't go back that far. But this time, I counted down.
Scareaway cat should be one.
No,
No,
it shouldn't be. It was counted down last time.
Right.
Ah.
Because I added. So no,
Yeah,
she already
yeah.
did.
We're good.
It's
Take
a
that,
good
you
thing,
butt.
too. I think I started the scareaway cats thing. I can't remember what I'm gonna do with it now.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna.
You can move that higher up than you think. The text in the editor is much bigger than the text that it actually renders.
Right.
Little lower, little lower, little lower.
Okay, so
You're
let's
good.
No, there,
Yeah.
Oh, no, let's try this. I'm gonna move that there, and then I'm
You're
gonna put
good.
this
You're
here.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's my
A
turn.
little
No,
bit too
no,
high.
no,
A little
no.
down. Yeah. No. Up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, yeah, perfect.
It's
Yeah,
back where it
down,
was.
Down. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good
Yeah.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Beauty.
Right. Me. Right.
Wait.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What to do?
There we go.
Flip that shit.
The 5 of autumn. The parish arrives. Who are they? Why have they chosen your community? And for what? Or a small gang of marauders is making its way through the local terrain. How many are there? What weapons do they carry?
Yeah, that's a good Christian.
We did just lose our handsome frog god.
I have to do the first one. Because the parish is a reporter from the Parish Gazette here to document the strange goings on in the area.
After those hikers took some pictures.
Yes. So yeah, it's a reporter from the Parish Gazette. They're a newspaper reporter.
Like a human, right?
Yeah, like a human, like a regular human-sized human.
Wait, humans are bigger than us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're like a couple feet shorter than the average human.
Yes. So technically, I think when we did all this establishing different heights of things, is that the cats would actually be pretty scary for a human
Yes.
because they're bigger than us.
And the frogs. The frogs
Yes.
are big enough to eat us.
But it's like big dog scary, not like lion scary, right? Or is it like lion scary?
Yeah, no, it's probably like big dog scary. Yeah, I imagine to a human, probably the most threatening thing is probably the lizard people because they have like tools and shit, right?
And the lizard people are like the size of people.
Yeah, they're like big and buff and they have tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, there's somewhere I should draw something on the map to represent them, but I don't think that.
Oops,
Well,
that was my B.
okay. I think that wherever they are staying, it's not nearby. They like come into the community and observe stuff from a safe distance.
The lizards?
No, the reporter
human
from the parish.
Yeah.
Parish Gazette.
Yeah.
I do want as flavor. Like sometimes they leave stuff behind, and our people from our community are like, they go take it, and they're like, "What is this? What are these weird things?" They're like little curios, right? They're sort of like the equivalent of like junk items you'd get in video games and sell for a very small amount of currency, which means you'd hoard them for.
Is it like wrappers for like candy bars?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
like candy
Okay.
bar wrappers or like spent Bic biro pens. Maybe like a notebook
coffee
with a few
cup.
but yeah, a little like Starbucks coffee cup. Yeah.
Those assholes littering.
There's trash everywhere.
All right. Project I, Cat Cavalry 2, Cure 3, Scario Cats 1. Make the gator and eel fight. Finishes.
That's popping off.
The lizards, and work with the lizards to raise the obelisks too. Build his lizard's home is for. Esty, tell us about our Godzilla versus Kong.
So the fish people will go down telling their children that they were the ones that enacted the fight, when in reality the crocodile just got too close. Unfortunately for the eel, it was the crocodile is lightning proof because it lives in those waters. It's used to others of its kind, so it just turns into a big battle royale of thrashing and
Biting.
and squeezing and biting, and the eel trying desperately to kill the crocodile. And then it decides that it needs to do one last ditch effort to destroy the crocodile, and wedges itself in its mouth and electrocutes it from the inside.
Wait, oh, did
Are they both dead?
die?
Yes.
Oh shit! Well, that's miraculous. I thought the gator was just gonna fucking own the eel. All right, that's cool.
No, it's a giant eel. It's not just regular eel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of bite strength.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a project. I have a good project. You guys are gonna love it. All right. The project is start trading with the reporter from the parish to get the.
You're not allowed discussing this out of discussion.
What?
Oh, is that what you're
This
doing
is
now?
my project that I'm.
No, I was just making sure. 'cause-
Starting. My project is that they're going to start trading with the newspaper reporter to get the weather section from the newspaper.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we love that. That's tasty.
Just like give back their candy wrappers, and they'll like show the phone for the forecast for the next week.
Actually, I think maybe
They're training us like dolphins.
yeah. I think the project is like get the parish reporter to be able to relay the weather or something. Learn how to talk about the weather with the parish. That.
I hope the fish people are quick on picking up English.
I promise I didn't plan this when I was like, there's a newspaper reporter in the area.
Feel like weather is like the least of our worries right now.
It's Daryl's turn.
All right, let's flipperoni. What do we got? Someone returns to the community. Who? Where were they? You find a body. Do people recognize who it is? What happened? I can't recall. Was the seer a lizard person or a fish person?
Fish person.
Fish person.
All right, and they're dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they can't return to the community.
Did they just
yeah,
discover the
exactly.
body now?
Yeah. Yeah. So the seer returns to the community. It turns out whatever elderly fish was brutally stabbed and decapitated was seemingly a totally unrelated fish. The seer was on a vision quest to create peace and unity between the lizard and the fish people, and has now returned with vital intelligence on how to make it happen.
Don't know if taking contempt or putting contempt back.
I'll put contempt back.
Oh, yeah, no.
So now-
You're supposed to put contempt back if you think somebody's unified the community and, like...
Now we have a random, unrelated, brutal murder.
Everyone's like, who died? Who was it?
All right, we're gonna fucking tick down.
Hey, your Scare Away Cats is done.
Yeah, so Scaring Away Cats is officially done and was incredibly successful. The fish people banded together into a large contingent and assaulted all the cats with really loud throat singing, which all the cats found very frightening and hated really bad. And so now whenever they hear throat singing, they flee further into the forest and have just generally fucked off for the most part. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. And so we're gonna start a new project as usual. Let's go in here. What happens if I click on this? Oh shit. All right. Yeah. Nice. All right. Oh shit. We should move that down. I think. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. There we go. We're going to build a temple to the new most handsome creature we have ever seen, which was that mousy reporter creature who was in the village briefly. We're gonna bring that now.
Scaleless fish.
Yeah, we're gonna collect up all the junk the humans have left around and make them holy artifacts.
Real quick, something I think that makes it even more hilarious is they say the scaleless fish. So do they think the lizards are also fish? Like the four-armed fish people?
he's just some sort of big beautiful weird fish thing
With a bright box.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is 3 weeks because we already know how to build temples, and there's lots of temple junk flying around from the last temple we tore down. Why are you so grumpy? You're my friend. Stop stepping on my laptop. Makes me mad. Yeah, it's my turn. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
SD, it's your turn.
Okay. A project just isn't working out as expected. Radically change the nature of this project. Don't modify the die. When it resolves, you'll be responsible for telling the community how it went.
Ooh, a new scarcity.
Or something goes foul and supplies a ruin, and you add a new scarcity.
God, how many scarcities can we have going at once?
Dude, taking over somebody else's project is way more rad than adding a new scarcity.
I'm gonna change the cavalry.
Ooh. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the cat cuddle program now.
All right. Well,
they didn't want to use them for war anymore. They just want them to not eat them.
All right. Okay. That's fine.
They're just domesticating instead of training.
The Tiger King.
Because if we domesticate them, they'll be less likely to eat us if we end up needing to put them in battle.
Yeah, they'll only eat us if we die.
Yeah, exactly. And then that way, we also don't have to worry about running out of grave space. So just reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay.
I'm gonna take a contempt just because fish people are scared of the cats.
Yeah, but we were already like trying to get them, so anyway, so that's done now, which means I get to decide what happens, and now there's just cats. There's just cute cats everywhere.
Ooh.
But they're big.
Yeah,
and that doesn't make them not cute.
Okay.
You're very lucky. I was gonna have several fish die as a result of this, so you're fortunate.
Yeah.
That was gonna be like probably at least 4 deaths right there.
Yeah, the only problem is if they get too playful and then they just throat sing as a deterrent.
Also, Nifty's work with
the lizards.
work the
lizards.
Oh yeah.
Work with them.
Okay.
Big lizard chads.
I hadn't actually given much thought to how this was gonna end. I just was like, hey, I'm gonna start doing it. I was gonna do something like that we have shared ownership with the lizards, but the lizards are just like moving into our community now. So I don't think that's that interesting anymore. So I think what happens is that we don't get the whole obelisk out of the ground. The lizards do come up with some like clever fucking mechanical contrivance to pull it out faster than our shitty block and tackle we were building. And we pull like maybe like the first like seventh of the obelisk out of the ground, and one of the first things we notice is that the engravings on the outside of the obelisk have changed since it's been sunk under the ground. Since this is how the community measures things, I'd definitely say more ominous. There is a healthy debate as to whether the engravings on the outside of the obelisk are more or less ominous than they used to be. Let's put it that way.
I feel like, you know, if we had like a stock market for level of ominousness, the fucking rocks would have just done like a GME in their level of ominousness.
I would not put it past the lizard people to be taking out short positions on the ominousness of these rocks. But I can't say for sure. That is not within the remit of the turn that I'm taking.
Okay, SD, you can finish your turn now.
Oh, okay. I want to discover something new, and it is that one of the other like fish people are like doing their thing, and they're doing their typical like walk around because they got nothing better to do. They go around the building, and there is a lizard and a fish person making out,
Oh my god.
and it has become Romeo and Juliet.
Oh no.
Feeling good about that one.
So like you got to solve it.
I like how Daryl's like, I feel good about this, despite the fact that this is definitely gonna start fucking with the community.
Well, because like it's like that thing where it's like there's the people divided, and then there's the people like that's fine, like it's bound to happen with everybody living together. So it's just like
It's like that web animation of the cat and the bunny.
There's at least one person who was like, who wouldn't want to fuck a lizard person? Like I found them so hot all this time.
Finally, it's becoming mainstream. I don't have to hide my love.
I was gonna say like a whole bunch of them are like, how could you? But like quietly, they're like,
finally, we're getting into lusty Argonian maid territory. But this is good. We're one step closer to lizard supremacy now. Like this.
My turn?
Should do.
3 of Autumn. Someone leaves the community after issuing a dire warning. Who? What is the warning? Someone issued a dire warning, and the community leaps into action to avoid disaster. What is the warning? Start a continuous project that relates to it. Okay.
Contentious project.
Oh, okay. Contentious. My bad. Someone leaves the community after issuing a dying warning. It is not the sightseer as everybody would assume it would be. No. It is the mother of some of the children that went missing. And she's warning them that the water shadow things are real and they come out at night, and if you don't leave, that your children will also be taken by them. So she's leaving. She's not like the water shadow people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking contempt. I don't like it. Do not want.
I want to count down the dice. Cure for the thing.
Oh.
Esty, right, that's you.
Cure for scale itch.
Yeah, they found an herb that like alleviates the itch when they push it into a mortar and like make it a lotion. God damn it. They have a lotion for the itch. And so now we don't have to worry about scale itch.
All right. Are we free of a scarcity of health and fertility then?
Yes, definitely.
Cool.
I will continue my turn. I'm going to I'm gonna discover something new, as I do a lot. Past the mushroom forest, there have been scouts going out there, and they found a bunch of cool stuff and have been bringing it back, and that cool stuff is from a landfill.
Oh,
So they're bringing back like cans that are empty and like bean cans and stuff and like
beans?
broken. What?
Beans.
Yeah, all beans.
Are the cans open?
They're empty.
Yeah, they're open and empty,
I was worried
and
we had to figure out how to open them. That'd be a big problem.
and then they're just bringing back stuff that you'd find in a landfill. Could be literally anything, and they're like becoming little merchants and selling it to the people, being like, "Oh yeah, look at this stuff. Look how cool it is." And yeah, that's what I discovered. Now there is a
Yeah, and
little.
now we have used condoms circulating in our community. Thank
I
you.
didn't want to say use condoms, but I had a feeling someone was gonna bring that up.
You know, you've got like different values of currency, and like the used condoms are like $100 bills. They're like,
I mean, they're
They're like-
probably the most ominous.
yeah, they're worth the most.
That's my doodly do.
I don't think they're the most ominous. I think that it's like, you know, there's like a mussed up copy of Fight Club, and just when you put your hands on that book, you just get a bad feeling. You're just like, hey, this could inspire
That's
a
my
bunch of
turn.
people to be idiots. Okay, it should be me. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm drawing runes on an obelisk. On the tip of an obelisk.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. I feel like I should put more of this obelisk over the ground, but I'll fix it after my turn. Whoa! So many projects finished. Alright. The Jack of Autumn. A project finishes early.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh,
We
alright.
love to see it. Oh, this is tricky.
No, I'm not gonna do
They're all gonna fucking finish anyway.
Yeah, does this mean
Yeah,
there's just
yes,
like, violence?
this is important. If you finish a project using a card, that means the person with the card gets to say how the project ends.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I can jack either Eve's project or Chug Jug 420's project and change the outcome of the project. Which means I'm definitely going to mess with construct the scaleless fish temple.
Come on, don't want to sacrifice more kids, man.
Or sure.
Can I take like lots of contemptuous?
You don't even know what I'm going to do. I haven't even described the outcome yet.
Yeah, I'm feeling contemptuous though.
Do it. Take one.
No, wait and see what happens.
I think that okay. So the construct the scaleless fish temple finishes, and I think it like it definitely gets built, and people within the community can agree that yes, it does have a vague resemblance to the parish, but also it just like everyone gets the sense that like the people who built this temple, their heart just really wasn't in it. Didn't really have the faith. Maybe just feel like you know, they're doing it because they need something to do, and that maybe just always finding something to worship and sacrifice our children for is maybe not doing a great deal for this community. And I'm going to put contempt back because that's definitely a selfish action. Alright. I'm going to do the second part because there are projects underway, and then projects tick down, Lizard Homes finish, and communicate with the parish about the weather forecast finishes.
So with the lizard homes, the lizards like different types of homes. Instead of the little pontoons, they're more on like sticks with a ladder, and then it's like multi-tiered. Like it's like a little tower, but on like stilts. I'll start drawing it after I
Okay.
draw my market.
I'm gonna do something little conciliatory now. The communicate with the parish about the weather forecast is because they built that little temple to the dude. He knows where to come, and that is where the weather forecast is posted up every day now. So people come to the temple. They just come to the temple to look at what the weather's going to be.
I like it.
It's a weather temple.
I'm putting a contempt back.
Well, that's terribly practical.
Also, we
Feel free to take another contempt.
We no longer have a scarcity of weather forecasting. If the game works differently, I would even argue we have an abundance of weather. Well, no, it's not an abundance. There's exactly one place you can get information about the weather, so it's not really an abundance. And now I have to draw this fucking temple. God damn it!
You did this
I
to
played
yourself.
myself. I'm gonna remove the cart because we technically deconstructed it to make the block and tackle, and then the block and tackle got destroyed by the floods. And then
Shrink the large temple down. Because it takes up a lot of space.
I think we should make it bigger.
Yeah, we could do that. I'll have to find it on this map. It should be really easy to find in here because it should be really big.
No, I get the feeling we're not going to finish this session now.
Oh no!
I get that.
Oh wow! Yeah, we're not even into winter yet.
Takes a long time to run an efficient community.
Man, is this when Daryl like put a bunch of shit all in the same layer? Is this why I can't find this?
Yeah, probably. I don't know what layers are. I've literally never used the digital drawing software before this, ever.
Okay, I found it. I found it. You were doing very good, Daryl.
Oh, shucks.
You're doing very well for somebody who's literally never used a digital drawing software before. And also has to participate in this role-playing game. Was forced to under duress by me.
Literal gun to my head.
I could believe it.
I don't even have a literal gun. If I did, I just couldn't be bothered to put it to your head.
Figurative gun to my head.
I couldn't even be bothered to put it to my own head.
Yeah, if I can't build up my enthusiasm to kill myself, I definitely can't build up the enthusiasm to threaten to kill you.
Exactly.
Oh no, did I start drawing things on the same layer?
Laziness keeps me
I
alive.
did.
There's
Oops.
a bunch of layers on here that are
Oops.
pretty messed up.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
I think you just finished
Yeah,
your turn.
so it will be Chug Jug 420.
It's time to chug, baby. It's time for XX snipes your mom, XX. Ooh, the strongest among you dies. What caused the death? The weakest among you dies. Who's to blame for the death? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the strongest among you dies. So the buffest of all fish people was found with his head placed upon a pike outside where the old frog temple used to be. The remainder of his body was found with multiple suspicious stab wounds. Yeah. Oh man, there's nothing to tick down. Right. That's crazy.
How is it fucking overpowered? That's insane. What a mystery.
Yeah. I like
It's the parish.
I
Hang
like the
on,
potential.
so the buffest fish person has now been killed?
Yes, in the exact same manner as not the seer was killed. Yeah.
Oh, so they were decapitated as well?
Yeah, the head on pike, lots of stab wounds on the body.
Okay.
Yeah. I really like this, like the lost element you can do here, where you can come up with mysteries without having to come up with an answer for them.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Mess around.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. As always, I'm gonna start a new project. So what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna do this, okay? Yeah. There we go. Oh shit! No, we can't have that. There we go. How's that looking? That's looking good. I'm thinking it's gonna take 3 weeks to attempt to seduce some lizards and add them to our breeding pool, or our dating. That seems right to me. Yeah. Let's see. Where's how's this work? Oh yeah, that's what we want. Yeah. All right. Oh, is there a drawing for the other head on pike? Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it, right? All right.
What?
Let's do another one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hear, like, the Witcher music in the background?
No, that's Shanik playing guitar.
Yeah.
My god. These things are gonna be impossible. Whoa. Forget that.
Wait. What was your action again?
Oh, starting a lizard fucking program.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is my turn. I was just like distracted by you drawing. Okay. Someone sabotages a project and the project fails as a result.
No!
Who did this and why? Someone is trying to sabotage the efforts of the community. How does the community respond? I want to say that so I want to say that like some of the like the obelisk rock holders start to feel threatened by the lizard people being there, because like one of them had just like literally waltzed in and then like owned us. So he starts trying to like start spread rumors and like start spreading misinformation about the lizard people.
Oh, and it makes them undateable. Oh, he probably spreads the rumor that they all have like the scale disease.
Yeah,
Like
so
they're the
like,
one like that's where it comes from.
So
It's
it
like AIDS.
Yeah, it starts like upsetting the community. And so there's like unrest in
I'm
the
taking
community.
contempt.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna count down the seduced lizards.
Now,
No, it failed, or didn't it fail? Or is that somebody? Oh, somebody was caught.
Oh,
Okay.
Someone was caught trying to spread those rumors.
Oh, okay.
So then it started leading into a thing because like when he gets caught, he like doubled down and he's just like, "We're the."
No, I'm just trying to help people, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
we're the rock people, and like we say that this is like bad.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that was the community.
The lizard
sabotage.
people are thieves and murderers and rapists, and some of them I assume are good people.
We are.
No, I'm not yet. But like,
we
yeah,
are
just
one
like
step closer to fucking lizards.
angry little fucking
We like that.
angry little fish guy that just like upset that like power's getting taken away from his rocks.
None of these.
He's like the lizard people are turning the frogs gay.
His name is Alex Crow.
Oh god.
Okay.
More like Alex jokes, am I right?
Yeah. Okay. So and then yeah. So Seduce Chug was how many weeks?
It was 3 originally.
Okay. Yeah. So 2. Yeah. And then so I want to start a project.
Gerald, did you kill yourself on this thing again? Where?
Oh no, I've been dead the whole time.
Yeah, he's been dead.
He's always been dead.
I saw player 2 sit here, but or player 4 sit here.
3. I'm ready, player 3.
Either way, I saw your thing saying sit here, so I thought you at least had a spot.
No, I know. I'm the ghost of the stream. I'm the ghost of Stream Pass. What?
So so it's been a month since that couple
Oh.
was found.
Right.
So they want to have a wedding,
Yeah. Oh.
which is
Oh,
the next step in cross-species
Yeah. This
relations.
is good.
They're gonna try to have a wedding.
Yeah. Kevin
on one hand, I feel a bunch of the community would dislike that, so I want to take a contempt, but the other part of the community, I'm gonna take a contempt because I think more people dislike it because interracial marriage is sin
Yeah.
against God.
We're
I'm gonna take contempt.
sin against scaleless man.
it's against
Yeah,
God.
yeah. This is
Oh my God,
the scaleless fish.
Wait, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna say that it's a multi-step program. So I'm gonna change it to 2 weeks, and it's gonna be
Eva, those little homes are really cool. We need to move that puddle that's behind them, though.
No, it's fine.
So at the little temple of the scaleless fish man, they leave a little note of a crudely drawn picture trying to show the man standing amongst the couple, so that they can show that he would officiate the wedding. And so they're gonna leave it in the box and see what happens in 2 weeks. Just like see if the temple, if they get a response.
Okay.
Better start drawing that box. My turn.
I'm glad I finished the fucking temple in time for you to add that box.
Where is the temple?
It's just like south.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it has a little sun on the middle of it because that's where the weather gets posted every day.
like
The
to
community
do,
works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early. So, Seduce Lizards finishes early.
Does that mean that you get to describe how it goes, or should I describe?
No, she gets to.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
alright.
I do. Oh man, no, I don't. I don't want to. I want to hear Daryl describe that
Okay.
one. So that means I'm gonna take Estes. Parrish sees the box but does not understand what it means.
It wasn't a box. It was like a piece of paper, like to put against it.
Okay, well he sees the paper and he doesn't know what it means because it's crudely drawn fish people. It's like a fish, a lizard, and him. It's like, oh, they want unity with all of us, and he doesn't get that it's a wedding.
I have an important question about that. Is it published in the next morning Parish Gazette?
Yes, it's the front page. It reads like unity with creatures from another world, something read on page 18 for the full story.
I like to imagine this guy's just like doing some like time cube shit where he's just like always putting in the paper all this fucking crazy shit about mushroom trees and fish people, and like no one buys it.
Yeah, no one buys him. People are like, this, like he's slowly becoming. Everyone just thinks he's crazy, and he's probably becoming crazy because nobody believes it.
Is it not front page then? It's like in the back. He's the guy who keeps going to his editor, and his editor's he's like, yeah, this is real, and his editor's like, yeah, this will fill somewhere in this newspaper.
Okay, but the ones he brings to us to show us are like fakes, and so it's like on the front page.
Carefully doctored the paper.
Yeah. So at least his fish and lizard friends appreciate him.
I need to know a little more about this character, but this is not the game for this.
Yeah. Maybe another game he can show up. I'm gonna start my own project, but what do I start?
Ritual suicide project.
No.
Oh, Behemoth, you're so dumb. Yeah, you're so dumb.
It's some lizard people and some fish people are going to start a protest against the rock people who hate the marriage. So it's protesting bigots.
I'm taking a contempt. Bigots did nothing wrong.
Is that too high?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I think it's about the number of steps.
No. It's gonna take 3 weeks. No, it's gonna take 2 weeks to organize this. Because
Chugs.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. We should be at 1 on our efforts to fuck the lizards now. Yeah.
okay, yeah, 1. Yeah, it'll take 2 weeks to organize this because it's literally just a protest. It's just a bunch of people have to get signs. I mean, they probably don't even have to get signs. They just have to group up together and scream at each other.
Yeah, they're gonna throat sing about the right to get married.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
I like that turn.
Okay. Last autumn card.
Oh.
Harvest is here, and plentiful, add an abundance. Or
Finally.
cold autumn winds drive out your enemies. Remove a threatening force from the map and area.
Oh,
This is a good card to end on autumn.
interesting.
I want to add an abundance.
All the lizard people you're drawing are red. I don't know
I
why.
know.
Okay,
I just started making them red.
so I'm gonna put a
Oh,
contempt.
apart from my shitty fish drawings.
I'm gonna put a contempt token back.
I
to
don't
do a
like
selfish
this.
action.
I don't like this.
Uh-oh.
And basically the traders find this cache of like little dolls that mimic speech when you talk to them. They're Furbies. They find Furbies. They find a lot
Okay.
of Furbies, and now they're trading them into our communities, and there's Furbies everywhere in our community.
Why?
So we have an abundance of Furbies.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
What a harvest.
So does this take place in like 2003 or something? There's like Furbies and like Fight Club.
No, they find a cache of it in a dumpster.
Yeah.
It could be literally any time. The Furbies just happen to have working batteries.
Yes.
Man, I don't know. I feel like all the Furbies like nowadays are probably just pools of evil and plastic.
The Paris
No,
is gonna
you're
come
wrong. All the Furbies nowadays are being turned into those horrifying long Furbies.
back long Furbies.
Okay, actually, let me amend then. And this actually fits because of the love of ominous things. Is they're like evil Furbies. Their eyes glow a weird color, and the stuff they say is creepy.
It sounds like normal Furbies.
They're ominous Furbies.
Okay. I feel like all Furbies are ominous.
They seem to be drawing from the power of the ominous rocks. So yeah. Also, I want to take Ominous Obelisk off the scarcity list because we have access
Okay.
to part of it now.
Okay.
It's not as much as we'd like, but I'm sure this abundance of ominous talking dolls will serve us well throughout the winter.
Countdowns.
Countdowns. We're gonna fuck some lizards, boys.
Yeah.
Daryl's fish people seducing lizards has activated.
We've sent envoys of our most sexy and appealing fish people and have showered the lizards with throat singing gifts, which they've greatly appreciated. Gifts of things like candy bar wrappers and used condoms.
I'm gonna put a contempt back. I like this.
Small slivers of ominous rocks. Things that lizards are really into. And as a result, the lizards are now in the speed dating pool. They come over to our village with the express purpose of trying to hook up with some fish people. There's a steep increase in the rate of fishy pregnancy? How are we gestate and produce our
Eggs.
Lay eggs.
gestated egg laying. There's a lot of lizard fucking going on now. They're super into it. Okay. So I'm gonna hold a discussion then. I say that we should vassalize ourselves to the lizard people. They are now fully integrated in our societies and rearing our children.
Why are you starting a discussion?
What?
Why are you starting a discussion?
Oh yeah, it's not my turn. Right. Sorry, my beat. I got so
yeah,
excited.
You got so excited about your project finishing.
Man. Revenge for your
I think
project.
it's Nifty's turn,
Yeah,
right?
it is my
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
I was just being polite. And then impolite. I am gonna hold a discussion. I just need to.
Time for character voice.
I'm gonna hold a discussion, but I'm not doing a character voice. It's actually in the form of there's a note pinned up in the middle of town that is like wanted artist for erotic lizard X fish.
I'm putting in contempt back.
Dojinshi.
I have negative contempt right now.
That's my discussion.
Second.
Some fish woman says, "Think of the children. Won't you think of the children?"
Wait, what happened? I got distracted.
There's a request for a lizard Doujin posted up.
Right. The lizard Doujin.
Yeah.
You have to make a statement about
lizard X fish people Doujin.
Yeah.
I think lizard Doujin existed before this point. Now they're blatant about it.
The fish people are like really shit at drawing. So is it like a lizard person making this?
No, they're looking.
Who knows?
It's
a pin. Yeah, it's a pin board.
Artist. Yeah.
Yeah, someone's looking for an artist.
But it's a whole discussion. So give your response as
Yeah,
a
you have to
member
say
of the
a thing.
community to this.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Second.
Man, everyone's really come around to this idea of fucking the lizards, huh?
I mean,
do whatever you're into as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, right?
Anyone I would be standing for is obviously super in favor of this.
All right. Do you guys want to do winter next time rather than start it now? Since we have 6 minutes left.
Probably.
I think Daryl really wants to do his turn though.
Daryl,
What? I'm good.
Are you sure you wanted to hold a discussion about becoming the vassals of the lizard people?
No, it sounds more like a project. All right.
Do we want to do one more round because it started with Nifty and it just had him as the last one, so it's like all even?
Is that the parish guy in the middle there?
Yes.
That's his altar.
Because it's not the parish guy, right? It's the statue for him. The temple.
I think we should have it so it ends on Nifty's turn.
All right, if this is what you want me to do, this is what we're gonna do.
On Nifty's turn or Eve's turn?
It just ended on my turn.
No, but it would be your turn next as the first turn next time.
Okay,
like it was this time.
Okay, so we should go around until it's back to in front of me.
Yes.
Sure,
Okay,
okay.
cool. Let's do winter one then. Let's go. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, pull the card. Pull the card.
Let's do it.
Okay, these cards need shuffling.
All right, we're done.
These cards need shuffling. Yeah.
It's like our head.
I don't know why the winter and autumn decks weren't shuffled properly.
We fought lizards and then we died.
I'm
Thank
helping.
you whoever's helping move these around. I appreciate it.
I'm helping.
I really don't want to know where that Frost Shepherd's card is. It's gonna be real funny if we do all this and then we turn the first card over.
I
and
hope
it's a
I
flush
Okay,
out.
your turn.
Okay. Draw.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, this is really good.
What is winter like in this area? How do community members is that?
React.
Oh yeah, I thought there was a typo there. React to the weather. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna say that all the mushrooms like immediately wither and die. So the roots are still on the ground, but all the mushroom caps they're just gone, like totally gone, all of them. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Yeah, I'm gonna say that all the swamp water freezes over, but not like entirely. Like it's a light sheet of ice that you.
Oh,
couldn't
so if
really
you walk on it, it'd break through.
Yeah,
What about the
Okay.
it cracks. Yeah, the puddles are like hard ice, really slippery. Yeah, I think that the fish people, by and large, are pretty depressed about the lack of mushrooms because they put a lot of work into it.
morale is low?
And also the cats seem to be entirely absent, having left as a result of all the cold and the lack of trees to hang out in.
You're not gonna take
yeah.
a contempt for that, Esty?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, and now that things are icy and sad, it's time to protest some bigots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So fewer people show up because it's cold, and lizards and fish do not like the cold. But they scream. They scream a lot, and they want the wedding to go forward. And the rock holding people are holding tall and playing the victim. We didn't do anything wrong. I don't know if it really did anything. People who want the wedding to go still want the wedding to go. The people who don't want the wedding to go still don't want the wedding to go. But it happened. It was an event. Stuff happened.
It was an event. Oh, there it is.
At the very least, the people getting married probably feel better.
Yeah.
And I am. Well, this kind of bends the definition of the word "new." I guess we'll see if this is a legal action. So I'm gonna go ahead and discover something new. I'm gonna say that our friendly neighborhood parish lad, he's kind of like set up on the far outskirts of our encampment with like a tent and some binoculars, and he's like eyeballing us and roasting marshmallows and just kind of hanging out. He's got his ham radio and he's listening to Christian broadcasts every night. Yeah.
So he snapped.
Mm-hmm.
So he's snapped.
I'll
no,
leave you to interpret what he's doing besides staring at us and camping.
I'm putting a contempt back.
So hang on, the new thing is he's here all the time watching us.
Well, yeah, he's been hanging out for like a week. You know, is he just camping or is he crazy? I don't know.
Okay.
Just want to grill? Who knows?
Does he also want to fuck those sexy lizard people?
All
Who
right.
knows?
Oh god, how do I delete things? Oh.
So is
God.
that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Esty.
All right. You see a good omen. What is it?
Ooh.
I want to say a good omen is because the water's frozen over, our babies haven't gone missing.
Yeah.
That's why I
I'll put another contempt back.
Yeah, that's why I specifically asked how the puzzles were, or how the puddles were.
I'll actually put another contempt back as well because not many people showed up to the protest.
Okay. What do I want to do? Okay, they're over there. So it's winter. So I'm going to start the project. That's not the project. That's a player.
You created. Oh no! There it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, no.
Yay!
There you go. Yeah, get some Steven Universe in this nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna listen to that song after we play this.
I'd rather talk about a wedding. I'm gonna say 3 weeks because it's cold as shit.
Okay.
So they gotta get some stuff.
Even though I have, assume I've not seen. They're planning a wedding. Okay.
You've seen that episode of Steven Universe.
Yeah, I've seen the episode of Steven Universe. I'm just like, this is they're planning the wedding. That's what the project is, right?
Yeah, they're making the wedding. So
Okay,
it's gonna be them having their wedding.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
A headstrong community member takes charge of the community work effort, a project fails, and then a different project finishes early. Oh. A headstrong community member tries to take control of the community. How are they prevented from doing this? Due to a conflict, project dice are not reduced this week. So I'm gonna pick the second one. And it's just some rock holding bigots. They're trying to take over the wedding and replace it with being like, oh well, why don't we have a wedding with these two fish people? They're happy, they're getting married too. And so they're trying to like,
Can't you just not be a lizard fucker?
yeah, basically, and so they're trying to like skew the wedding in a different direction. But the people see through this due to the protests from before. They're like, wait a second, is this what the protesting people were talking about? I didn't see it before, so it wasn't happening, but now it's in front of my eyes.
I want the ultimate twist. They were like, hey, this nice monogamous couple is like next week. They're like, now it's a polyamorous wedding, and all 4 of these people are getting married.
Three lizards on one fish. Disaster.
So the project I do not count down this week. And I had an idea of what I was gonna do, but what the fuck was it?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, good point. I should contempt that. Sorry. Oh. Not like that.
Oh, that there's people trying to change the wedding from being.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, but they did try. Because it says, how are they prevented from doing this? And I had an idea. What was it? Oh, I know. One of the lizard people is going to start a project. It's going to be specifically a lizard person because I just wanted to be a lizard person. That project is...
You know what the lizard houses kind of remind me of?
Rocket ships?
The Khajiit houses in Iso.
Oh,
And they live in like the shacks in the fields. I'm pretty sure they're like elevated.
Man,
and they're all like fucking high off school. And you're like,
can't fucking wait for Elder Scrolls 6 Elsewhere. So fucking hype. Oh my god.
I'm gonna say it only takes 2 weeks. No, 4 weeks. I'm gonna say 2 weeks. But it's like a phase 1.
Aww. Eve's project.
Yeah.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah.
Warming the kids.
All right. We're gonna finish this up next time. We only have 10 cards left.
And any of them could just end the game.
Yes, we could start next time.
Week.
And
We should
that'd be amazing.
We should draw the card right now, and Nifty has a week to figure out what to do with that card, just so we know if we're coming back next week to a game over.
No, because if we game over, I want to talk about it and like.
No, that's fair. And then like we might possibly start a next game.
Hype for an abrupt game over.
That'd be great. Okay, let's go. Good.
Exactly.
At least we know we're gonna finish it next week.
I'm gonna plan for next week if we just pull game over on like the first card. There's something else we can dip into. That's fine. We need to set up for something else. I just need to, pick a thing. Pick a thing. All right.
It'd be cool if Sean and Daryl would go through the other things and look at them and decide which ones they liked.
Man, life can't always be cool. Sometimes life's not cool.
You could be less uncool, and you could do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to maximize my cringe right now.
You've reached the top. You don't have to do anything else to be more cringy.
Anyway, Daryl's cringe notwithstanding. Daryl's cringe.
Break the unbreakable. See the invisible.
Uh,
Something else.
yeah.
Something.
Thanks for coming.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, that
Smash
thing.
the bell.
Hit that.
Don't forget to follow us.
Hit that Daryl is not cringe button.
That's flattering.
Yeah. If
Thanks
you
for watching
you
us,
think-
whoever's still there.
if you think Daryl is cringe, then like. If you think Daryl is not cringe, then subscribe.
So win, maybe. I think I gotta check out what this bot has for me.
Bye.